Good morning, it's Mary Ann. Welcome to my channel. This morning I'm going to walk through in my backyard and I wanted to show you what's blooming. So this is the red climbing rose. I relocated this rose from an area in my garden that is not doing well, and this rose is not doing well also here. I think because I relocated it how many times, and I can see that it's not that healthy, but I'm sure it will be okay. So these are the hydrangeas that I planted here from cuttings. It's not budding yet, and I still have foxgloves, and I know that they will be out soon. And this is crepe myrtle. I really prune this hard. These are the stuff that are coming from the big tree. I have a big tree here that belongs to the neighbor that shades this garden. And this is foxgloves, and this is firelight hydrangea. Beautiful. It produces beautiful red color, firelight hydrangea. I try to make this as a tree because I don't have a lot of space in my garden, so I'm trying to create a hydrangea tree instead of shrub. So these are the autumn sedum joy that I replanted here. I propagated a lot here, and these are summer crush hydrangea. So you can see now the color is purple because the soil is acidic. If it's pinkish, some of them are pinkish, so meaning the soil is mixed, acidic and non-acidic. And look at this, summer crush. I propagated a lot here. And this is a blushing bride hydrangea. Blushing bride, white. See? This is summer crush, and that is bloomstruck. Bloomstruck. You know why I know it's bloomstruck? Because the stem is brown. The stem of this is whitish or green. I'm sorry, green. So I have David Austin climbing rose over there, and this is chief fire hydrangea that I created as a tree. And look now, it's so big. It's going to be a tree. So more hydrangea here because I divided all my hydrangeas and planted them all over the yard. And this is Sol Desiree. Beautiful yellow rose. Sol Desiree. And I have another one here. Most of them were spent already. And this is the garden that I created here. And this is the climbing rose. It's not that fast grower. This grows, this is Good Day Sunshine. Yellow. But comparing to my Bathsheba was only 2 years old. And they're almost the same age. But this one is very slow grower. So here I have Bolero. It's blooming right now. It's not completely opened yet. And this is another gorgeous one. Parfoma Summer Romance. Beautiful. Parfoma Summer Romance. And this is Belinda's Dream. It was blooming. So you can see I have more hydrangeas here that I propagated. And these are limelight hydrangea. These are taller hydrangeas. And this is John F. Kennedy Rose. John F. Kennedy Rose. Very nice. White rose. More hydrangea here, and you can see the buds. More hydrangea there at the back. And this is the shoe stand that I created, and I planted some strawberries. 2 days ago, there were some strawberry fruits here, and now they're gone. I'm glad I created this because at least the birds can have something to eat if it produces strawberries. And these are tall foxgloves, tall. And you can see more hydrangea. Hydrangeas are all over. This garden is full of hydrangeas. And this is Camille Pizarro rose tree. It's not doing great right now, but there's a lot of buds. And more hydrangea over there. It's loaded with hydrangeas. And before we proceed to that side, this is the side area of my deck. And look at my super petunias. Look at that, beautiful. And super petunia Bordeaux. And these are the side area of my deck with a lot of hydrangeas. Here in this box, hydrangeas. This is summer crush, you can tell, summer crush. And these are pinkish, meaning that I mentioned already that the soil is more alkaline. And more hydrangea here. This is Popstar. This is a nice hydrangea, Popstar hydrangea. These are beautiful also. And you can see this is a brand new climbing rose. I just created this trellis made of wire. Doesn't look professional, doesn't look good, but at least it can hold this rose. This is the Red Blaze climbing rose. I just planted this before I went to the Philippines. That was like a month ago. So it's thriving, started to flower. I hope this will thrill the deck area. So this is hydrangea. More hydrangea here. This is bloomstruck. You can tell by the stem, it's brown. And this is so tall, so I stake it. And this is Penelope. You know, I really thought that it has a big flowers or big blooms. But these are like miniature roses. They're not big, they're tiny. And you know, look at this. This is already spent bloom. I have to remove that. I tried to keep up with my roses by removing the spent bloom. This is bloomstruck. And this is Tough Stuff Aha. This hydrangea, they bloom in part shade. And I have a lot of them here. So you can see the blooms. A lot. And this is Astilbe. So that's my Astilbe. And I have a lot of them here. I planted them bare root. So this is the side of my deck, and of course I have more hydrangeas there in the pots. Hydrangeas there. Anyway, hydrangeas are good for part shade also. So that's the side of my deck with my climbing red rose there. Now I'm going to proceed to this area where I started, and I can see and more foxgloves here. And that's a rose tree. This is Romantico Moonlight. Beautiful. Yellowish or off-white. You can see. Beautiful. So that's Romantico Moonlight. And I have more PHLOX. These are all PHLOX. PHLOX. That's PHLOX. Autumn Sedum Joy. This is a daisy, perennial, and it's all over my garden because they spread like crazy. It has a beautiful white flower, and these are only buds right now. And that is a hydrangea there, and more hydrangea. So I have a mixture of panicle hydrangea. This is like a cone shape that I think vanilla strawberry, and that's a 9 bark over there. The maroon color shrub, that's a 9 bark. And this is a different kind of hydrangea. I put a name on this hydrangea, so I think it's Let's Dance Can Do. And this is another kind of hydrangea. I forgot the name also of this, but I think this is the New Evolution Hydrangea. I think that's New Evolution Hydrangea. And more phlox here. So this is a brand new trellis here that I put. This is Princess Charlene de Monaco. This is already like a spent bloom. Princess Charlene de Monaco, I put here. You can see big leaves, this rose, and that one there, and there's another one here that is still budding. So because I love this pink Eden, I bought another trellis for her. So this is a pink Eden climbing rose, and it's already flowering, so she deserves a beautiful trellis. And there's another one there that's a pink Eden climbing rose. She deserves this wonderful trellis. So in this area, which I'm still working on, this is carding meal. Look at this, gorgeous. I planted this before I went to the Philippines. Carding meal. So look at this, it's like a chalice, cupped flowers, gorgeous. Carding meal, gorgeous. Look, area, there's still some roses there that I need to stake, or I have to put trellis because I have climbing roses in that fence. So this is from my front yard. I created this as a tree, gorgeous. Let's move here. This is my Gabriel oak. My Gabriel oak, beautiful. I love Gabriel oak. It has a beautiful pink. She's hot, look. And this is my Lady of Shalott. Lady of Shalott is, I notice it's leggy, so I put this stake. My tomato cage I can use for my roses. And look at this, Lady of Shalott. Lady of Shalott, beautiful, beautiful apricot color. Lady of Shalott, I cannot have enough of her color. She's gorgeous. I love the color. You can see, Lady of Shalott, so gorgeous. And I have another climbing rose here that I just removed the spent bloom. The name is, I have the name down below. It's okay. Once it started to bloom, I'm going to take a video. So it's already blooming here. So this is a 9 bark, which this one occupies a lot of space. Really trim this because I want to load my garden with flowers. I don't want any space. And this is incredible hydrangea, gorgeous. I relocated this incredible here. It was there before. It blocks the view of the back flowers. More hydrangea here, you can see, and foxgloves and autumn sedum joy. So let's go to the front of this garden. And this one, I thought this rose is going to die. I just put it on the side under the tree, and then I transferred it in this area. And look at this. Roses loves the sun and a good soil, and of course watering. So that's why I transferred it there, because it has a good sunlight. And you can see all these daylilies. Look at my daylilies. I forgot to show you my daylilies. My daylilies, gorgeous yellow color, very attractive. And here also, daylilies, forgot to show that. And more phlox here. And this is my solar fountain that I bought from Amazon. Nice. Look. Ganda. Very beautiful. And this is Camille Pizarro rose. It's a tree rose. I'm going to trim this after it finished budding. I wanted to make sure that it's compact like a tree, not so leggy. Look, so gorgeous. with the background of the incredible hydrangea. So in this area, I have more roses. This is the poet's wife. So beautiful. There were a lot of blooms here, but I already deadhead them. And I stake it, and I put a cage because they were all droopy, reaching the ground. So look at this. Poet's wife. And this is the earth angel. This is the earth angel. Look at the earth angel. Earth angel. They're droopy also. Look, there's more buds or flowers there. So I put this. Prevent it from drooping. More hydrangea over there. A lot of hydrangeas here. These are panicle limelight hydrangea. So limelight hydrangea, and hopefully in July all this hydrangea will be flowering, so it will be really full of hydrangea in July. So this is the side of the garden. More buds here. You look, these are daisies from my front yard that I started to divide, and I have another David Austin there. I think it's Charlotte, and I'm going to relocate it. I'm going to find a place where, because it's covered with hostas over there. So this is another hydrangea here. So this is my red climbing rose also that I transferred here. So I'm done here. That's the side of my garden. And this is another area. This is full of clematis, but they're all gone now. This is the new kind. This is the new clematis where you can just cut them and they will come back after another year, or they will rebloom also. So this is clematis. Look at this. I planted, I think, 2 in this side. Gorgeous. So this is my Bathsheba, my pride and joy. It's a 2-year-old Bathsheba. Gorgeous. Love it. It's like there's an apricot or color in the center. And you can see the birds there. The birds. Look at the birds. My garden is full of birds. Look at the birds. And look at this Bathsheba. So this trellis is loaded with Bathsheba. It's a 2-year-old Bathsheba. Beautiful. So let's go here in the center garden. This is my Eustacia Vi. Gorgeous Eustacia Vi. This is like, I planted this in 2021. This is my first David Austin rose together with Vanessa Bell. This is Vanessa Bell. This Vanessa Bell, I keep on saying it, it was like 7 foot tall. And I really trimmed it up to the knee. And look at this, became so bushy. So with roses, it's really nice to trim them because it produces new stem and more buds and more flowers. So that is my Eustacia Vi. Gorgeous. This is, started to fall. And they bloom every day. I deadhead them every day. So this is Maid Marion. This is Maid Marion. Beautiful. And there's a mushroom here, meaning my soil is nice. My soil is rich. This is a yarrow, of course, yarrow. I bought different colors of yarrow, but I'm only seeing yellow in the garden. This is Olivia Austin. Beautiful. Olivia Austin rose. Beautiful rose. And this is the pilgrim. I also have a climbing pilgrim, which is not blooming yet. This is the pilgrim. Beautiful color. Very dainty. The pilgrim. So in this side of the garden, which is the side of the deck, I have more roses here. This is Elizabeth by David Austin. I planted this late. This was one of my late orders. And it's only budding. And this is Coco Loco. Gorgeous. This is the second bloom now. Coco Loco. It's hard to find Coco Loco nowadays. And they're very, very expensive. But they're out of stocks. Because my girlfriend tried to buy one and she cannot get one. Even if it's very expensive. So this is how demanding this flower, this rose. Very hard to find and they're very expensive also. And I wanted to show you my clear Austin climbing rose with all the buds here. It's in the entrance of my patio, one of the entrance in my patio. And this is the clear Austin, and I have another one here, clear Austin. I have clear Austin with all the buds. So that's clear Austin. Where's the bigger? This is clear Austin. So gorgeous. That's her, clear Austin. So it started now to bloom and trail in this trellis, in this obelisk. And I have two of them. See? So now let's move on here. This is a bird's tongue, Ponstemon. Gorgeous. I also subdivided a lot of this and I put in the front yard, Ponstemon. And I have another David Austin here. This is Emily Bronte. Emily Bronte. Gorgeous. All of the roses are gorgeous, I think. And I keep on saying it. And this is Wendy Muir. I like the blooms of this because they're so big. Big blooms. That's Wendy Muir. And buddings here. Wendy Muir. Huh? Now you can see this is my man-made DIY project. It's not a project actually. Very simple. I created a hole, inserted this pot, and planted this super tunia. And I have two of them. This one is not flowering yet. So, more David Austin here. This is Harlow Car. Harlow Car. Very, look at this, Harlow Car. Very pricky. Look. Very, very, has a lot of thorns. And this is my Boscobel. I really like Boscobel also. Look at this Boscobel. Boscobel? I like it. I like Boscobel. Look at this. And this is the front of my Bathsheba climbing rose. That's my Bathsheba. And this is a rose that I put here. It was on the side of my deck, but I transferred it here. This is Queen Elizabeth. I think this is named in honor of the late Queen Elizabeth. That's Queen Elizabeth. And this is Annick. I love this rose also. I think all roses I love. And this is Annick. Look at this. Beautiful cupped petals or blooms. This is another tree rose. And this is ketchup and mustard. Ketchup and mustard. And I noticed I have hydrangeas here. I forgot maybe that I have a hydrangea over there. Oh. And this is panicle hydrangea. These are iceberg. Iceberg. I planted here 3 of them. You know. And this is another tree rose. still budding. And I put the name here. I'll find it. And this is another rose. I transferred this in this area because it has a bit nice sunny spot. This is arbor rose. What do you call that? Arbor rose. And a lot of blooms. Arbor rose. And more phlox in here. And I have sweet mademoiselle roses here. I planted 2 here. Sweet mademoiselle. So hopefully that this area will be filled with sweet mademoiselle rose. So going to the side of my garden, this is a part shade area because of this big arborvitae that I planted maybe, I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, I forgot already. But look at them, these arborvitae, they were huge. I bought them only like a 4 feet tall arborvitae, and I asked somebody, I paid somebody to plant it here. And look at them. It created a shade in this garden. It used to be a very sunny area because you can see the sun from there and then here. So this is James Galway climbing rose. I have 5 arbors in my yard. So this is James Galway, very, very healthy, you know, strong, and it's not blooming yet. I think all the energy went to the leaves and the stem and all that. But look, it's blooming, it's budding over there. And this one is keep on blooming. I think all the energy here goes to the flowers. Keeps on blooming here, but it's still tiny and cute. And this one is more on the green leaves and the stem, stronger stems. It's okay, whatever, you know, whatever the rose wants to do. I let nature take its course. And more hydrangea here. These are all panicle hydrangea in this area, and azaleas. So the azaleas done blooming, and this hydrangea will take over. This is bloomstruck, I believe, because of the bloomstruck. This is from the clearance section. I bought this as a clearance, and these are more panicle hydrangea. So these are the shade plants. And panicle and hydrangeas also likes part shade. They can survive part shade. And this is another one. This is bloomstruck. I hope I labeled it correctly. Bloomstruck. Let's see. Cute. So this is the end of my garden walkthrough in my backyard and my side yard, and this is the entrance going to my front yard. And this is the Eden climbing rose, still doing great. And this one on the other side is my Eden climbing rose. So thank you for watching, and I'll do a garden walk again in my front yard. Bye.